What's up, guys? Everly Gross Guy here. We are back in Warframe for another quick look at a Tennogen skin today. And not this one in particular because I've already purchased this one. And if you would like to check out a Tennogen Spotlight where I go into depth and kind of show some of my fashion frame off for a Tennogen skin, you can check out my Mithra quick look video up in the corner if you would like to check that out. But we are going to jump in, and I have several Mirage setups that I currently run with different setups, but we are going to take a look at a different Tennogen skin today. So jumping right off the bat, something that is very Orokin-esque. I mean, the yellow is a little bit too, or like the goldish yellow is a little bit too yellow. Anyways, it's a little different, but blue color, all that stuff, I think it looks great. But let's see what happens when we come over to the Mirage Kuvael Jester skin by Ernie, I don't know. We're gonna jump in, take a look. I am actually a pretty big fan of this skin as well, so this is a potential buy for me, even though I already have a Tennogen skin for Mirage. It's just really, really good, and we'll go through and we'll see some color schemes that I personally like and potentially inspire you guys. So that one was a little bit of that nice Orokin kind of look. Let's see what happens when we take something a little bit more bubblegum-esque. I think it looks pretty cool. There you go. Have something a little bit different. You can see, because it is Kuva inspired, you can see like the little bit of like texturing back here with the I don't know, what would that be called? I don't know, like the tile type of fabric going on the Warframes. You'll see that on a lot of Kuva designs and stuff like that, but very interesting. The type of textures that are on it, these little like vent-like holes, very Kuva-esque, we'll say. Very, very cool. I like the helmet quite a bit. I like the line work, all these really cool, intricate kind of squiggly, like tube-like kind of things. I think looks pretty interesting as well. Let's keep checking out some more color schemes. Something much more blue, aquatic. We'll see what happens when we jump over to the Kuvael. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. I like it. The blue, dark blue mask maybe kind of pulls away from it a little bit, but I really like the locations of the other dark blue. So I think it looks pretty good. Metallic a little bit right there. Some craziness going on. Pretty cool skin, if I don't say so myself. Jumping over to another Mirage. This one also running, the same skin, but set up a bit differently. I originally farmed a second Mirage because at the time I bought this skin, we didn't have the extra slots, so I ended up getting a whole nother Mirage to play around with it some more. So let's see what happens if we transfer over these colors. All right, I think that looks kind of cool. The brown maybe is what you would just kind of toss away and try to change to something else. I think it looks interesting. Definitely inspires me to maybe play around with it a bit and see where it goes. But anyways, I think it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It'd be something that currently on this frame, I think it matches perfectly. So I wouldn't swap back and forth on this fashion frame if I did purchase this skin, just because the brown, I wouldn't want to change it because it would mess up my Mithra design. So taking something much more white and red, a little bit of angelic, but with that blood red kind of look, changing that over, it looks very Jester-like, and I like it. I like it. Very, very cool. Yeah. I would probably run this. I'd probably run this just like that. I think it looks pretty nice. So there you have it. Switching over, C-slot, something a little darker, a little bit more in Warframe inspired with the grayish kind of look, but with some kind of interesting energy color, a little bit of like a yellowish orange in there, mustardy, I guess, yellow. But I think it looks good overall. Let's see what happens when we go into the Kuvael Jester. I think that looks pretty good. I think it looks good. It doesn't look, super abstract and crazy, but it follows the realm of like Warframe, kind of color designs, except for maybe this yellow aesthetic. So maybe not for you. I probably wouldn't run this way. I probably wouldn't run this skin. I would run this, but probably not the other way around. Okay. jump in. I got a couple base Mirages that we'll check out. This was my first ever Mirage. I set her up like this. I really enjoyed this kind of design. Let's see what happens when we take this one and swap it. Whoop, swap it over. Oh, I'm pleasantly surprised by that one. That looks really cool in my opinion. I would run this just like that. I would absolutely run this just like that. That looks really neat. It might be a little bit too much for some of you guys, but oh, there's something about it. Very, I don't know, like nightclubby kind of neon, like I don't know, cyber. I don't want to say cyberpunk. I don't know. It kind of goes down that avenue, but with no like crazy energy color or whatever. So, it's cool. It's cool. I like that. I like that quite a bit. All right, jumping over something a bit different. This one I think I randomized before I had a decent color palette, and I've never really used this, but let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Okay, not too crazy about it. It's a too red. Too red. For a Jester, you don't want to be all donned in a red shades of red. So let's actually see what happens if I come over. We'll do a little randomization right in the middle here. There's potential there. Some potential there. Probably wouldn't run it exactly like that, but I could. It kind of inspires me from like almost like you would see something like this in like an anime of like a thinking like My Hero Academia with like a bright, vibrant, heroic character of some kind or something like that. I don't know, something down that avenue. I think it looks pretty cool. But anyways, we'll jump over to the C slot. Let's not do some randomizations in the very beginning because I know not everyone's on board with that. But ooh, that looks pretty nice. Very ice-like, kind of Kuvael kind of design. Taking something that is still icy, kind of crazy. This is another one that I randomized before I had too many colors, but transferring it across, I think that looks actually pretty awesome. I like this a lot. I would run this as well. I would absolutely run this as well. Okay, jump over, take a look at some of our last Mirage setups. Let's go. Taking something, this is my like Cephalon, parent sequence kind of Cephalon kind of designs. Let's see what happens if I take it, kind of swap it over. Okay, very bluish, kind of what I would expect. We kind of saw something like this previously, but very blue, very cool. I like it quite a bit. I really like white and blues with a lot of my frames. End up with a white and blue color scheme in some way, shape, or form. This one a bit greener, a little bit different. Okay, took the green and ended up putting it in that line work, but it's interesting. The lighter blue I don't hate. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. I do kind of like the fact that this is like a, I don't know, like an off-white, like a marble-ish color, but interesting. That's not bad. It's not bad. It inspires me. I wouldn't run it maybe in this exact design, but it inspires me. Maybe play around with it. And then let's take a look at the base Kuvael design. So very edgy. You could run it just like this. I do think it looks good. It's just edgy is, not really a design that I jump on all the time. But I don't know. It's interesting. You can definitely tell the inspiration of this skin was a very edgy kuva design. And I think it hits it. I think it does pretty well to hit that kind of expectation. So it's cool. It's cool. Let's see what happens. I think I have one more Mirage to jump in and take a look at. Sure enough, one of my more edgy designs. But of course, not everyone, but most people have some sort of Harley Quinn, cosplay-ish Mirage. So this is kind of how I set it up. And it has the festive winter skin that you were able to get a while back. But let's see what happens. You just swap it over. Ooh, this is even darker and edgier than the previous one. It took out all the gray and really went overboard on the dark, edgy look. But I can't say I hate it. Because it's very, very dark saturation. I don't know, the saturation is like turned way up and really vibrant red with a very, very deep dark black. And there's something really cool about that. But I don't know. For you edgelords out there, it might be for you. Oh gosh, this was another early randomization mustard design, but let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I kinda hate it and love it at the same time. Um, Interesting. I think the white tube-like kind of parts, the line work, saves it from being god awful. But I don't know. I don't know why I don't hate. I don't know why I don't hate it, but I don't. I don't. I do. I do. I don't. I don't know. Anyways, very interesting. Jump over C slot. Ooh, some green. Let's see if this keeps in some of that green for some. Oh, you know what? Puts it in the tubes. Puts tube-like, green-like kind of designs in there. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I don't know if I would. I don't know. I kind of thinking about swapping that would swap that color out. See what happens. Maybe brighten that up. Maybe swap out the. I don't know. Maybe try to make this the gray and put something else a little bit over here. I don't know. I try and play around with it, but that's inspiring. That's pretty cool. I don't know. All right, so let's go and let's see. I think let's just drop on another slot, 10 platinum down the drains, but let's just see what happens. Let's go. We got the base level 1. Let's see what happens. Go in randomize and try a few of these. Ooh, dark purple, like a lotus-like Kuvael kind of Jester skin. I could get on board with that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Oh, I don't know. I'm not too crazy about that, but I feel like there's potential there. I may even, if I pick up the skin, I may even play around with that. So there goes 10 more platinum down the drain. I just wanna play around. I wanna experiment. So I'll probably do that on my own time. But let's go through this one. Maybe similar down the other avenue. Okay. Okay. A little too close to what we just had, but it is different. Maybe inspire somebody in a different direction. I don't know. So. Going something maybe. Oh, wow. All right, I'm on board with that. I could definitely work with it. It's interesting. It's interesting. Maybe some people are like, oh, puke, awful. I don't know. I feel like it's got a look that other frames don't have, and I feel like it's unique enough to maybe try and do something with it. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know. 10 platinum down the drain once again. That looks hideous, but I mean, hey. All right. Let's keep doing that. All right. Oh, what's that? This. All right. All right. Potential there. Bit different. I kind of like the teal to gray kind of look. Kind of changes it up, but the orange I think is killing it for me. Maybe you could like emerald Jester this up a bit and make this cool. By switching out the orange and going with something that accents the green really well, keeping it more emerald, or even putting just white in there might even do it. You know what? Let's try it out. Let's take out the orange. Let's plop in something more white, and while that doesn't really look all that great, okay. I don't hate it. I think we're onto something here. There. We're close enough to being onto something that I want to save that look. Let's go in. We had okay. Let's go. Random. Ooh, this one might be that. Okay, I was gonna say this one might be that Megan color, that pastel-y craziness, but not quite. There's a potential there as well, but a little bit similar to stuff we've seen previously. Okay, let's try and get some stuff we haven't quite seen yet. Ooh. Okay, bit more vibrant, bit more chaotic, but very Jester-like. Might be for you. I like it, but I'm not like in love with it. Let's keep going. Let's just see what happens with this one. Okay, this one goes all in on the purples. I actually think that's pretty nice. This one I am a bit more in love with than the other dark purple one. So yeah, here I go again, dropping more platinum. I don't know. I also don't mind dropping the platinum because as we do future quick looks, having those loadouts and having those good looking color schemes may play really well into a future Mirage Tennogen's, a quick look. So yeah, I don't mind doing that. In fact, I do have to take a look at these other ones in the future as well. So I'm just saving us some time. Oh, ooh. This is a little bit like the one before, but I think I like that one more. like that one more. I don't know. Let's double back. Was it this one? Appearance. One. Oh, you know what? I can't decide. They're very similar, but okay. Let's just go back. Let's continue on. I don't want to waste time. Let's not waste time. Okay. New D slot. Yeah, I know. Dropping platinum like it's you know, but with your guys' support, by liking the videos and all that good stuff, helps the channel grow, helps me be able to do stuff like this a lot more often. So any support on the channel will be greatly appreciated. What are your thoughts on this skin, by the way? I think, ooh, that's pretty cool. I think people really do like, or like really on board with this skin. I feel like I've seen it in the community fairly often, and felt like it was a good time to kind of take a look at it. I think I might even take this and just go white with it. Off gray. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, potential there. Maybe not gray at all. Maybe we go all in on like a white. All in on a white. See what happens. All right. I don't know. Some potential there. Some potential there. Let's do it again. Once again, like I said, this is just going to allow me to jump through the other quick looks a little bit faster because we'll have more slots that we can play around with. Let's see what happens here. Interesting. I don't want to say I'm easily satisfied, but I feel like randomizing this thing, you could. I don't know. It's not hit or miss. It's almost a hit every time. It's almost hit every time with at least some inspiration. You may not be in love with this, but you might like the teal in there. You might like, you know, the way something accents each other, and then you could just change a color here or there like we've done previously and find something that you absolutely love. I don't know. In fact, that's pretty interesting. It's a little bit dark and like creepy, but like menacing. I don't know. That looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Here I go again. Oh, no. Go over here. Quick slot. Drop in platinum left and right. What am I doing? Okay, randomize. Let's see. Okay, I want to come up with something unique, something different we haven't seen yet. Not quite. A little bit too similar to stuff we've seen before. Maybe with this green kind of coloration. Oh, I feel like the white and orange could be onto something. The yellow really hurts. Kind of hoping for that one of those pastel-y colors to show up. Man, some of these colors, it becomes overwhelming. You see all these other colors in here, but then you hit the swap and you just lose out on some of those colors. But not that I'm complaining, because you know it just doesn't transfer the way some of the other skins do. Let's see what happens with this. Oh gosh, see, it went from not a whole lot of green to lots of green. Please don't run a color scheme like that, please. Okay, let's see. Boop. Okay. Oh, that kind of plays into that emerald look that we were looking at before. I'm down. I would almost run this one exactly how it is. Ooh, I'm gonna save that one. We'll probably go to the F slot and some saving of some skins. See what happens. A little bit more. Ooh. Potential there. Oh man, I hate to save every single one. Okay. Have to change that like grass green up. Maybe match it up with the emerald color a little bit or something, but I kind of like that vibrant orange being where it is. I don't know. Let's keep going. Boop. Okay. Potential there. I'd swap the green with something different. Play with this gray and dark gray, and then put something else in that orange spot. In fact, let's try that. Let's go. I don't know. This is probably gonna look hideous, but I just tried a different color in the same palette. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's try something a little bit more feminine for Kuva, or for our Mirage. It's not awful if you're trying to get something a little bit more feminine. You could even change up the blue to something that matches it up a little bit better. Yeah, that might look pretty sweet. Okay, if you're trying to go with like a pink feminine, Kuvael Mirage, that'd be cool. Actually, might keep that. I might keep that. All right, and of course, we'll jump in, take a look one last time, go through some randomizations. I felt like we got a lot of good stuff looking at this so far. Felt like we had a lot of good stuff, some potential all over the place. Ooh, I really like a menacing female kind of look. I don't know. I'd probably change the brown to be like dark, and maybe change that blue to be something that pops a little more. Here, oh goodness. Oh goodness, what are you? Okay, this might play out well. That plays out pretty well. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. You know, I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it. I really dig this skin. I'll be completely honest. I'm probably picking it up at this point now that I've looked through it and found it just time after time after time had really good color schemes. I think I'm gonna buy it, play around with some of the ones I randomized thus far, and come up with a few really good ones. And maybe in the future you'll see a Tennogen spotlight on this skin as well. But anyways, I'm working on a Alata Tennogen spotlight. I'm actually working on that now after I'm done with this video. So yeah, hopefully that you'll guys be able to see that shortly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blow!